Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will design a a necklace with GGC treasure box. These cubes we received in the box, these roundels we received, also the cementite beads, and then this elongated bicones. And these seed beads are from my stash. I'm not so sure. Um, I mean, I will use only the golden color in this mix. I got a mix a while ago, so planning to use only the golden color in this mix. um, and I also have some Japanese seed beads in 11 as well. These are 11 and these are 11 as well. So these match this red color. It is from Jill Weissman's designs. These are Japanese seed beads in an antique bronze color, and these are 15s. um, Bronze silverish, I mean purplish color. Only when you put it on the mat you can see that. So I have all of these colors. I have some 6-pound fire line, like not a lot, like just 1 arm span in a size 10 beading needle. And then this we will use a little while later. First let me pick up the roundel, the cube, and come back. If you have a wire guardian which matches, you can use the wire guardians. I don't have a bronze wire guardian in my stash, so I'm gonna use a gold one, if that's okay. Change of plans, I'm not gonna use a wire guardian, but I'm gonna use a jump ring, which is closed jump ring. So you can even use open jump ring is what I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to decide upon the colors. I have to use this metallic colors because this is nice and strong and adds a metallic element to this to the piece. So I have here some 6, so totally 7 seed beads. These are 11 seed beads. Then I go through the first seed bead that I added, forming a loop. So I want this loop to be about, say, so we need a little bit of tail to weave in, so I leave it right there, and then I thread in to again 3 seed beads on the side. Okay, and now I pick up 1 seed bead, maybe 11, and then the roundel, then the cube, drop it down to this. This is what I have so far. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna pick up 4 15-ohs, 1 11-oh. This is just a trial that I'm trying to do, and then 4 15-ohs. Let's see if this will work. And I'm gonna go through the square bead. And check if that will cover the square right there, which it almost does, to think about it. So I'm gonna do the same. Pick up 4 15-ohs, 1 11 and 4 15 and then go back again through the square. So now I have covered both the sides of my square bead. Okay, I will just zoom in a little bit more for you guys to see. Maybe I should push all the beads towards there. Okay, this is what I have. Pick up a roundel, drop it down to the beadwork. Don't worry about it, it'll get tightened as we go by. Okay, and then now a square or a cube. Pick up 4 15 1 11 and 4 15 and then come back through the cube again. Pick up 4 15 1 11 and again 4 15 and I flip my work so it's easy for me to go on the right hand side. If you're okay to go on the left hand side, you don't have to flip it up, and go back through the cube again. There we go. Take a roundel, add it, and then a cube. Drop it down. Oops, I was not even in the frame. So never mind. I hope you guys can see this. I will cut the first part. I picked up a roundel and a cube and added it, and then picked up 4 15 1 11 and 4 15 okay, and then went back again through the cube. Okay, can you see this? The hole of the cube is so big that it took this 15 inside that. Hold on, making a mess out of it. We'll just take the needle off the thread. I should have done this first instead of going again and again through several beads. I feel the wildfire thread is much thicker than the fireline. I haven't used fireline much. This is my first time actually using 6-pound fireline. I think I have used 8-pound, but never 6-pound. I feel this is much thinner. I would go back to wildfire. So I took off all the beads because our cube has a bigger hole. So just keep in mind the hole might be a problem. Hopefully this doesn't have that big a hole. I'm hoping so. Threading my needle back with the cord. Hopefully I can. I have used this for the earrings, so it's nice and worn out. I used a lot of thread for the earring, which is not a good idea. But I'm able to thread the needle. So pick up the cube, drop it down, so you can, instead of 15 O's, you can use 11 O's as well, doesn't matter. Let's try this. Go back through the cube and bring everything back down to the roundel. Then pick up 4 15 O's, 1 11 O, and 4 15 O's. Then flip my work and go through the cube again. This is what I have. I just needed more light. I wasn't able to work with the 15 O's with the natural light outside. Pick up a roundel, then a cube, drop it down, do the same 4 beads and then go around and then add, go around just like that, and continue as long as you want. I'm not going to do a long one, but I'm gonna do at least 5 or 7. Okay, let me move this a bit. So here is what we have so far. I haven't used the red at all, so here is what we have so far, and there is 7 cubes here. My thread is exiting out of a roundel, so I pick up 1 seed bead, actually 8 seed beads in this golden color. 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Let's count. 8 seed beads, drop it down. Okay, go back through that 1 seed bead, the second seed bead, not the first one, the second seed bead. You will get a loop like that. Okay, then I want you to see which side you came from. That's this side. Pull that again down, go back through that 1 seed bead and the roundel, come back through the cube, tighten that up nicely, and then what I'm gonna go and do it is go through these 15 O's, the 11 O and the 15 O's through one side of this cube, go back through the roundel, through the 11 O and through this loop again to reinforce. Come back again through just the roundel and then go up the 11 O seed beads, sorry, 15 O seed beads. So my thread is exiting out of so these 4 15 O's are here. My thread is exiting out of the, what can I say, from this side, the third one. So I keep it here just like that. So my thread is exiting out of 4 5 6 7th bead right here on the right hand side. I pick up 2 15 O's. Okay, see, if you keep it right here, I want this to be like this, so maybe 1 15 O, and go through the next 7th bead here on the next unit and go through 1 2 3 4 5 beads right here. When you do that, it automatically cinches these 2 beads, as you guys can see. It will cinch this bead. That's what we want. So pick up a 15 O and go ahead and go through the 5th and 3rd bead and go through 5 of these beads, 2 15 O's, 1 11 O and 2 15 O's. See this, we are connecting these, and then pick up 1 15 O and then do the same. Go through 5 beads in the cube. If you are not able to go through all those at one single time, you can go through how much ever you can and then again go through that. 1 15 O and so we have connected this many beads. Just 2 more sections in this line. Pick up a 15 O. I will zoom in a bit more and move my camera a bit like this. $15. Go through $115 and go through the 5 beads on the side. See, it has connected all of these things individually. Right now I go ahead and go through the rest of the 15 O's in that section and go through the roundel, and also come back through this loop. So now that the tail end and the working end are together, I'm just going to make just a single knot, not much a knot, and then probably 2 knots. Why not, right? I will weave back the tail in, but then it's always good to have a stability right there. And then what I do is go through, because I haven't reinforced this side, so I go through all of these beads, and then I come back through the other side. So this is where we are. Okay, so I have I'm right near in the 11 seed beads. I pick up a couple of red color 11, maybe 3. Okay, then I take my elongated bicones. I have to add thread, which I will. Pick up that 3 11, this elongated roundel. Okay, and then pick up 1 15 and skip that 15 and go back through this again and see if it looks good. I really like it, so let's do this. Couple of 3 beads and then go through the next 11 in this unit. Then what I do is I go through this 15 on the side. Go through the cube right here and through this roundel right here and through the cube. Come back again through the 15 and through the 15 and the 5 15 because we have to join it, right? So in this case what I am going to do is I will pick up 1 15 and then one of this golden 11 and then 115 and go through the next section. Just like how we connected the other section, we are doing the same here, except that in this section we have two of the drops. Here we connected with just 115 seed beads on the top. In the bottom we are connecting with 115, 111 and 115, and then this drop. This is also coming into play. So what I'm going to do here is, from now I have to go through 5 seed beads, 5 15s, and then pick up. You can do this drop later while coming back also, or you can do this together. It's totally up to you, but we have to do this 115, 111, 115, and go through the next set of beads. Right here. And then what I will do is I'll go up, because my thread is shorter. I'm going to catch hold of a thread underneath, and then I'm going to tie half-hitch knot, make a loop, tie a knot, go through that square bead, the roundel. If you are not able to go through it continuously, it's okay, you can. I have to come through this 11, so I'm going to go all the way here, and then go down through the 15 come through that 11, pick up 3 seed beads, the elongated bicone, and then a 15, go through the bicone, pick up 3 of the seed beads, 11 seed beads, then go through the next 11 on the next unit. You can go through a couple of beads as well too, but I am going to make a small knot right here in between the 15 and then go back through the 15 thread is caught somewhere. So I finished that thread off and I added some more thread. So now I'm coming, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come from here, I did a small mistake here, because just leaving a short tail right there, I'm going to tie it with the tail end that we already have.
Sleepy girl walking.
and then one more time. I have a short thread which I threaded it on. I finished that thread off, so here it is. I'm just going to knot. I just went through this 3 seed beads so that I can tie this new thread with an old thread, the tail thread that we still have. Then do a surgeon's knot. Maybe surgeon's knot is going through the loop twice. That's about it. Just a regular knot, but we will go through the loop twice and then tie that. So that is there. I already went through these 3 seed beads and then through that 1 seed bead and the roundel. So hold these two like that. Now I will come through the main stem of the, I will have to, okay, I'll come just through these 2 beads right here from the first unit. Then I'll go down the 15 O's. No, we already connected this, so I'm just going to go again here to the second unit. Okay, come down the 15 O's. I lost one 15 O here inside the cube. I feel that it's easy for me to do the drops first and then the connection. That's what I feel like. So I will be doing just the drops first, then we can do the connection. If you take a wingspan of thread, this should be a piece of cake. So I pick up 3 seed beads, 11 O's, and then take some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 more of that elongated beads. So take the elongated bead right here. This one is not proper, so I take another one and then take a 15 O, drop it down, go back through that drop bead right here. Okay, and pick up another 3 11 O's and then go through the 11 O in the next section. This will create a V shape. Pick up 3 11 O's and this bead and 115 O. Drop it down. Skip that 15 O and go back through the bicone. Pull that up just like so. Pick up 3 more 11 O's. Go through the 11 O here, which is down here, right? Pick up 3 11 O's, one of this bead, 115 O, drop everything down, skip that bead and go up. Okay, and then 3 more 11 O's and go through the metallic 11 O in the next section. So one more, 3 11 O's and one of this bead. Pick up a 15 O, go through the bicone. Make sure you tighten that up. And then pick up 3 15 11 O's and go through the last one right here. This is what you will have so far. Now we have to do the connection part in between these beads. You can leave it at this point, but I would like to do the connection part. So my thread is exiting out of this, so I go through all the 15 O's here, go up through the roundel, it's very tight. Maybe I have reinforced that very nicely. So what I do is I just go through this cube. I have to come down through this 11 in this direction. So what I'm going to do is go up through the 15 O's, basically I'm circling around. Come through that 11 O. Pick up a 15 O, 11 O in the metallic color and a 15 O. Go through the next 11 O right here. Oops, I did a mistake. It's not that we should go through the 11 O. That's what I was thinking, why this one is loose. It was perfect in the first. So I have to come through the 5 beads on the side. So there was 9 beads, right? I have to go through 2 more of the 15 O's in this line. If you're not able to, right, now pick up 11 O, sorry 15 O, 11 O and 15 O and go through this 5 seed beads in this line. That will encompass 2 15-ohs, 1 11-oh and 1 15-oh. And when you pull this, everything will be nice and tight. You can see how this is, right? This is what I'm going to do for the entire part. So pick up 15-oh, 11-oh and a 15-oh. Go through the next. If you're not able to go through all at once, sometimes this 11 also comes into play, which I don't want it to. So right there, and then 2 of the 15-ohs right there. Pick up a 15-oh, 11-oh and a 15-oh and go through the next set of 5 beads in this row, which is 2 beads on either side of the 11-ohs. As I said, if you are not able to go through, it's okay. Just go one by one. See, this puts this bottom part into a nice V for you. So one more section and we are done. 15-oh, 11-oh and 15-oh, and go through the 5 beads. See, I didn't go through the 5 beads, I just went through up to the 11-oh because I'm done almost. So at this point of time, you can just weave in your thread and do a couple of half-inch knots and cut your thread off. That's about it. Hi friends, welcome back. So I have joined on one side of the necklace, and then I want to show you guys how I did this. So first of all, I want to this chain we got from GGC treasure bag, and then I cut about 8 inches of this chain. Then I have 2 of this elongated bicones and of this cube. So I'm going to take Penacraft wire 20 gauge in antique bronze. I really like this color for some reason. I mean, it goes well with everything. And the nylon jaw pliers. And I'm going to straighten the wire a little bit. You can cut, say, about 3 inches to 2.5 to 3 inches. That's more than enough. So I did that. And I'm going to take my round nose pliers. Don't need the nylon jaw pliers anymore. I take the round nose pliers and make a loop at about, say, 2/3. Like that. And then I want my pliers, the loop, to be wide enough so that I can slip through this seed bead loop that we created. There we go. And now I want to hold that loop and wrap that tail around the big long wire. Once you do a couple of wraps, it doesn't matter, you don't need a lot of wraps. So once you wrap twice, that's good enough. So for this tidbits, I would say keep a trash can. Okay, now let me just tuck the tail in. Use your pliers, hold it like this and just squish it, and then it will tuck in. Now all you need to do is straighten that out if you want to. Take that, there you go. Take that elongated bicone, the cupid, followed by the bicone. Take your round nose pliers, and I'm going to create one more wrapped loop. That's what I did. Maybe 3 inches of wire is best to have. 2.5 maybe a little short, but I think I can pull it off. Use your pliers. Hold your loop with your round nose pliers. See this? Wrap loops and even loops in general, the more you do, the better you get at it. And also, the more you keep on doing it is when you will maintain a consistency in nice, pretty loops. There we go. I did connect that. Now we need to connect the chain. So I like to open the link of the chain. You could have connected the chain before you close the loop, but I had a very short tail on the loop, so I don't want to use that. I like my bent chain nose pliers a lot, especially for doing this opening and closing a jump ring, opening and closing a chain, so that sort of thing. Now I have here, and I twist open so that it doesn't lose its shape. As you guys can see, doesn't matter which side is the front and the back, both looks really pretty. I really like the way this turned out to be. All you need to do is add a toggle clasp at the end of this chain, and the toggle also we received in this GGC treasure bag, autumn tones. And I want to talk about my hands. As you guys can see, I have several bumps right there. So these are all actually I got hurt. Diwali just went by, October 24th. It's a big day for us Indians, and then we make a lot of sweets and savory items like deep fried goods, and then we celebrate. We wear new clothes. If we were in India, we used to do fireworks, but here fireworks is not legal, so we didn't do that. We usually don't do that. And then but the rest of the things, we wear new clothes, and then we eat sweets, snacks, and so forth. And it's like a big festival. Actually, in India, it used to be very, the street used to be filled with firecrackers. The paper from the firecrackers, you would say, not essentially the ones that you put in the sky, like the fireworks that we see in the New Year's Eve over here. But it used to be a lot. Like, I don't like the firecrackers part of that festival that much, but I like to see the fireworks in the night. Like, it goes up on the sky, it lightens up the entire place. That I really like. And so we share the sweets and snacks with friends and family. We go visit them, give the sweets that we made, and get back, such kind of things. And when I was doing that, so then the thing is, what happened was, I was trying to make this savory snack with full oil in the pan, like for deep frying. You know how much oil we keep normally, right? And then we have this kind of a, not a blender, I would say, um, um, an instrument. It's manual, it's not electrical or something. And then you put the dough inside, you press it, and then you do this, and then it comes out like how you would extract something. uh, uh, so um so I was trying that for the first time, and it just spurted out in the oil, hot oil, and then I was doing like this, and then it came all over my hands. As you guys can see, that's pretty nasty and bad. It will take a while for it to go, and just it bubbles up, it pops. It's like, I'm so I'm so sick of it. Then I stopped. I just completely stopped making. But I managed to make one sweet and one savory item. That's a big deal. Okay, now take the jump ring, add it to this end of the chain, and then add it to the lobster claw. So, okay, this thing. Always I like to use the bent nose pliers on my left hand, and since right hand is my dominant hand, I want this to be stable. If I do change this from right to left, it doesn't work properly for me. So it might be different for everybody. So I like this to be stable, and then I just want to go with my right and then finish that off. So that's that. And also I would like to do 2 jump rings for the toggle, just to be on the safer side. And for the other side, I'm not using a jump ring. I'm just going to open up the loop in the chain and do the toggle part. That is easier. Yeah, and I feel that to be much safer. But for adding the other part of the toggle, sorry, I would like to use 2 jump rings. See, I'm just prepping the jump ring. See how it is uneven? So I want this to be flush, right? So I press that. Now I will take this apart and add it to my chain, and then to the toggle part. And then again hold it. There we go. And now open it up big. It is not fitting. There we go. Let's see if I can close it. Yes. So you can also use lobster claw clasp, but since this one came with the toggle clasp, this bag, I wanted to use that. As you can see, it's very pretty. I really like the way it turned out to be. It's a very pretty pendant. It's bead weaving and a chain project. It's dainty at the same time dressy. That's what I feel about this. I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day, and thank you for listening to my rant about my hand. Bye bye. Have a good day.